People wonder why we need a union at Starbucks, and I am literally about to quit.
I don't know about you, but this kid's getting that stressed out over working at Starbucks.
People wonder why we need a union at Starbucks, and I am literally about to quit. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but like, I really want to. I almost walked out today, and I'm crying in the back room right now, and I almost cried on the floor. It's just, I'm like a full-time student. I get scheduled for 25 hours a week, and on weekends they schedule me the entire day, open to close. I'm on the schedule for 8.5 hours, both Saturday and Sunday. I'm like 3.5 hours into my shift. There's so many customers, and we have 4 people on the floor all day. Only 5 people were put on the schedule, and somebody had to call out. And there are 4 people running the whole store, and there's so many customers, and there's possibly scheduled 5 people. We only have 13 people employed at this store, and there's so many customers. And we don't have fair scheduling. Managers don't care about us. Our manager was supposed to come in this weekend, and he took himself off the schedule, so he wouldn't be able to be held accountable for calling out. He just literally tore down the schedule that he was scheduled on and put up a new schedule where he wasn't on the schedule. Also, he couldn't have even seen that he was scheduled in the first place because he didn't want to be held accountable for not wanting to come in. They don't want to help us. We need a union because this can't happen. This can't happen. We need fair scheduling. We need managers to hold themselves accountable for helping their workers. They refuse to turn mobile orders off. We need the liberty to be able to do that because there's so many mobile orders and I need to get through all of them. And then people are yelling at me because I don't have their orders ready and they don't know what to do. And a customer was misgendering me today, like really badly. I didn't have their order ready. And so they were just like talking like each other, and they're like, she's clearly incompetent. I have a full mustache and beard. What the fuck? I don't get accommodations for being neurodivergent. I don't, like, I can't use, people get mad at me for using my sick time. I don't even know what to do anymore. I'm like at my wit's end with this job. I really am.
Let me start by saying, I'm sure it's stressful going to school full time and working 25 hours a week, you know, with classes, but then getting scheduled to work 8 hours straight on a Saturday and a Sunday. And this kid is ready to quit because there's too many customers, because he can't handle the pressure, because he's scheduled to work 8 hours a day. I have to wonder, where were his parents when he was growing up? Or she was growing up? I'm not sure what gender that is. I don't want to misgender the person. But where were the parents? And where was the work ethic? Apparently it wasn't instilled in this person. So I can only assume that the parents didn't have a good work ethic, but I could be wrong, and if I am, I'm sorry. But you're crying and sitting on the floor in a back room at Starbucks because there's only 4 people on and there's just too many customers. But the kicker is, he got or she got misgendered. That's the problem with this gender thing. You have to act like the gender you were born. If you were born a female, act like a female. If you were male, act like a male. I mean, this person looks like a male with the little fuzz on the chin and what he calls or she calls a full mustache. But Gen Z, what is happening? These are our future leaders. These are the future of the United States. Now, this person's in college, so they're old enough to vote. So these are the people, in my opinion, that are voting for what's in the White House right now. They want everything for free. They don't want to work. And they're physically upset because they have to work 25 hours a week and 8 hours on a Saturday and or a Sunday. If this person ever had a real job where they had to get up at 5 a.m. and go to work and work 10, 12 hours a day, 5 or 6 days a week, I don't know, they would probably just break down totally and never leave the house. But these kids need to remember that you're not getting rich sitting home on the government. Even though the government wants to pay you to stay home and do nothing and only move when they tell you to move, you need to go to school and then get a job and work like the rest of us. It's as simple as that. It's not a difficult task. Find something you like to do and go do it. And I'm sure being a barista isn't glamorous. I've never done it. I don't doubt that it gets busy, but you're sitting in a break room or a storage room crying and contemplating quitting because you got scheduled for 8 hours and there's too many customers. Come on, this is unbelievable. And again, with the misgendering, it is what it is. This is what you asked for. If you just act like the gender you were born, then you wouldn't have that problem. So if I could give you some advice, just go with the flow. Be you, but don't get upset if someone calls you a girl if you're a boy, or a boy if you're a girl. Because obviously they can tell that you're not the gender that you're acting like. It's as simple as that. And no hate. I've said this so many times. I don't care what people want to do. If they don't like being a girl or a boy and they think they can be another gender, go for it and enjoy yourself. But breaking down and crying because you're working 8 hours, give me a break. Give me a break. Gen Z is our future. And according to this kid, if you look at him or her and think about the future, we're pretty much doomed because they just don't want to do anything. They don't want to work. They want free handouts from the government. And that's just my opinion. And that's it. Have a great day. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you soon.